Yo guys, and welcome back to another NBA 2K21 rebuild on the channel. Before I do get started, send this to Krispy, because I'm going to be using Luke Kennard in my starting five to win the Pistons championship. And I will not be stopping until I win a championship. Let's get right into it. Like I said, Detroit Pistons. Can I download draft classes? I still don't think you can download draft classes on PC. Let's try. Ooh, you can download draft classes on PC now. That's new. Okay. This is our squad we are rolling with. If I'm going win now, Christian Wood is good trade value. Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin I could get something for. So, I'm going to go through our lineup. Luke Kennard, obviously, the basis of the challenge. He has to start. That's it. He's staying. He's starting. He's going to have probably 35 minutes. I'm going to ship off everybody else except Christian Wood. I love Sekou. I like Svi Mikhailuk. Former Buck. A lot of former Bucks on this team. Henson, Thon Maker, Brandon Knight. Oh, Brandon Knight. Tony Snell. It's a lot of former Bucks on this team. I have no shame trading a bunch of them. So let's start making some trades and making this team. So we have two options here, right? We could either tank and push for a top pick and draft like a LaMelo Ball, draft like a James Wiseman, an Okongwu, or we could trade our assets and win now. Those are my two options. I kind of want to go for the win now, but what are the odds of that? But also a longer rebuild tends to be harder to pull off. I don't know. I think I'm going to pick up some young pieces, send them to the G League so they can progress, and then kind of tank off the season. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade finder away Blake Griffin and a 2023 first. I want to keep the 2021 first because after that I plan to win. I'm looking for young assets on decently small contracts. I don't know why I decided to trade Blake Griffin if I'm looking for a small contract. You know what? I'm going to hold on to Blake Griffin. I am going to restart this offseason. I'm just going to sim through the season. And I'll see you guys at the end of it. I'll see you guys in the offseason. I'm going to keep the roster the same. We're just going to tank this season. And then we have a lot of big contracts, but they are expiring this offseason. So I'll bring back guys like Luke Kennard. Ooh. Well, that's 2022 first. I don't want it. I will bring back guys like Luke Kennard and Christian Wood, young assets. But guys like Blake Griffin probably won't come back. He has a huge contract. Don't really want to bring him back here. So I'm going to sim through this season. I will see you in the offseason. Turns out all I had to do to tank was just not trade for anybody. And I should be getting a top draft pick. I'm 9-36. We're just losing. I made 0 moves. So we end the season with a 13-69 record. Luka Doncic wins MVP. Dennis Schroeder wins 6th Man of the Year. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Christian Wood, MIP. Averaging a double-double. Shooting terrible from 3, but that's okay. And Brad Stevens looking stupid wins Coach of the Year. So we could just sim the playoffs. Doesn't matter. We're not there. And the Lakers win the finals in 5. LeBron wins his 4th ring. Jamal Crawford and Kyle Korver and Tyson Chandler. A lot of guys retire. They're all at the back end of their careers. Pop retires early. Okay. Normally he doesn't retire, so I just kind of skip through that. Draft lottery. We have the #1 odds. If you've watched rebuilds before, you know the Pistons. Hold on, I'm kind of blocking it. But if you watched rebuilds before, you know the Pistons love to get screwed. We dropped a 5. 2K hates the Pistons. So I'm going to fire Dwayne Casey. I'm going to hire Michael Stoffer. Steve Nash as our head coach. So we're going to go to the NBA draft. The only player to our name is Svi Mikhailuk. See if we can trade up. Can we trade up? Ooh. We get Jamal Murray. We get D'Lo. I like the idea of Jamal Murray. He's on a 4-year deal. He's 24 years old. We do trade away our pick, but it's Jamal Murray. I'm making this trade. We have Jamal Murray on our team. We no longer have a first-round pick, but that is fine. We could have gotten Nico Mannion or James Wiseman, Okongwu, RJ Hampton. We got Jamal Murray out of that. So Blake Griffin accepts his player option. I'm going to have to unload that. Sekou, you can come back. So I'm going to offload Blake Griffin's contract. I'm going to trade Blake Griffin for Brandon Clark and Tyus Jones. We get rid of Blake Griffin's huge contract. And we get a young asset in Brandon Clark. Qualifying offers. I'm going to offer everybody the qualifying offer. Bring everybody back. Don't really care. Okay, free agency. We should have a lot of cap space. I'm going to offer Giannis a 4-year deal with player option with a no trade clause. Same with Kawhi Leonard. I'm going to offer the top 3 guys in this free agency class the same deal. Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, and Anthony Davis. All with player options and no trade clauses. Hope one comes to Detroit. Okay, I like that. We get Anthony Davis. That's a big piece. Luke Kennard, I need to re-sign. Tony Snell's contract is going to be gone. John Henson can go. He has a huge contract. Brandon Knight definitely can go with that big contract. Giannis goes to the Lakers and Kawhi back to the Raptors, just like in every. So we have Anthony Davis, and we have a lot of money freed up. So if we are going to be going win now mode, we could get guys like Drummond. I know how Pistons fans feel about Drummond. But we have a lot of money freed up. We have young assets to trade for players. We have a lot of assets. But before I do move on, there is a player I need to resign. Yeah. Don't want to give him that much money. But just for Krispy's sake, I will give him whatever I need to pay him with a player option. So this idea is kind of coming out of left field. I'm going to offer Drummond a contract just to play him at the 4. He does accept. So apparently now we don't have money to sign Drummond, even though we just had money, which doesn't make sense. We have enough to sign a Montrezl Harrell. I feel like the game's bugging out, but I'm going to try to offload some of these guys for smaller contracts. See if I can bring... We get Aaron Gordon for Tyus Jones in a first. I guess. Aaron Gordon can play the 4. AD can play the 5. He's going to stay as a power forward just for the rating. Jamal Murray is going to play the 1. Actually, Aaron Gordon can play the 3. Brandon Clark can play the 4. And Luke Kennard is going to play the 2. I think I'm going to sign the Latvian Laser on a 10 mil deal. And then Lou Will, the always 6 man of the year candidate, off the bench. Davis Burton's the Latvian Laser accepts. Oh, Christian Wood I need to resign. Someone else picked up Christian Wood. That's tough. Okay, we no longer have Christian Wood on the team. I'm going to get a playoff season shooting guard in JJ Redick. Player progression, Anthony Davis goes up 1, Jamal Murray and Brandon Clark go up, and so does Aaron Gordon. Okay, so going into this season, our game plan is going to be Jamal Murray, Luke Kennard, backcourt, Aaron Gordon, AD, and then I don't like Jan Mahimi being there. So Brandon Clark is going to start instead of Jan Mahimi. Might move, I think I'm definitely going to move more assets to extend our rotation. I do like Sekou off the bench, but I don't like Jan Mahimi. I need a backup PG. I need a backup center. So I'm going to lump this guy in a first. See what I can get. So I'm going to flip these two, a first and a second, for Carson Edwards and Taco Fall. Doesn't seem like the most logical trade, but they're two young assets that could just slot into the lineup to rebuild rotations. They want Taco to start. I don't. I want him to come off the bench. Jordan Bone, you're not going to trust the court. Sorry to say it. Let's actually lower AD to 42. Up Brandon Clark's minutes, up Aaron Gordon's minutes, up Luke Kennard's, and up Jamal Murray's minutes. The starters, I want to be on the court the majority of the time. I doubt we'll win this season unless I can somehow flip like Aaron Gordon for a really good player. This trade is a lot better for us. Mitchell Robinson makes a lot less money, and he can play center for us. So I'm going to rebuild rotations. Sekou's not going to start. Brandon Clark is going to start at the 3. Lower these minutes for the bench unit. They want to give. We're not Coach Mike Budenholzer. We're not going to give our bench unit that many minutes. Terrence Ross they want to play. I disagree. Take him completely out of the rotation. Luke Kennard's going to get a bunch of minutes. So is Jamal Murray. So is Brandon Clark. So is Anthony Davis. So is Mitchell Robinson. Give the Latvian Laser a few more. Sekou, Carson. That's going to be our rotation for this season. I personally feel like we will be a playoff team. You might be laughing at me for saying that, but who knows? All right. I will see you guys in the playoffs. Hopefully. Oh. We have a very bad start. We look like we're slowly picking it back up. Wouldn't be surprised if we were a 500 team because we still are a very young squad. I'll see you guys in the offseason. I feel like we'll only have to make a few minor tweaks to the team if we don't win at all. Yeah, see you guys in the offseason. So the end of season 2, we are 50-32. LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year, Giannis MVP, Bol 6th Man of the Year, Anthony Davis DPOY, Mo Bamba Most Improved Player, and Brett Brown Coach of the Year. Do we have any All NBA players? We do not. AD did make All Defensive First Team though. I don't want to look through all that. We are the 4 seed. Simulate round. We make it out of the first round just to play the 1 seed Celtics. We lose in 5. Okay. We lose in 5 to the Celtics. We did go from a number 1 lottery odds team to a 4 seed. So the big 1 season jump. Melo retires. Big career by Melo. Okay. We don't have any picks. I don't want to draft anybody. But in the free agents class, we have Mitchell Robinson to extend. I believe that might be it. Taco Fall, I guess. Moratorium period. Where's he at? Centers. Mitchell Robinson. And we get Mitchell Robinson to come back. Then I just need to offer Luke Kennard his contract. We get Luke Kennard and Mitchell Robinson to re-sign with us. I can afford Daniel Tice off the bench, so I'm going to throw a contract at Tice instead of Taco Fall. And that's probably all I'm going to do. So we need to start winning a chip fast because players are going to start regressing. Brandon Clark doesn't improve at all, which is kind of scary. Mitchell Robinson improves. Sekou improves. Luke Kennard improves. Taco and Carson Edwards improve. Okay, so going into season 3, I still don't want Sekou starting. I want Carson Edwards starting. Let's take minutes off of our bench. We have a solid bench, to be honest. Don't want Terrence Ross playing. That's where I cut it. Terrence Ross. Okay. Let's give these 31 minutes. Split them once to start amongst starting 5. Anthony Davis. Duty playing 40. Yeah. I like that. Okay. We have a very young team still outside of Anthony Davis. I think I'm going to change Brandon Clark's position to a small forward. He goes up 1. Nice. Sekou as well. No, he doesn't. We're going to look for a balanced coach, which is Trent Peterson. All right. I'm going to sim through this season. Hope for the best. I feel like we got better. So let's see. See you guys in the playoffs. So we are now a 60-win team. We have no awards. Monty Williams isn't our coach. Okay. We got no awards. We are the 1 seed in the East, which is nice to see. We get upset by the 8th seed in 7. This sim engine doesn't want to see me win, and the Suns go all the way and win the chip in season 3. Is there going to be a better balanced coach? Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse. Give that man a bag. Give that man a bag. I want to win it all. I'm tired of losing. I'm giving this man, Nick Nurse, almost the max, and he signs for us. So now we have an elite head coach. We have a pretty good lineup as well. I don't think I have any of my main guys expiring. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think any of my guys are expiring, but I'm going to see what I can bring into the team. Oh, no, Brandon Clark and Sekou Doumbouya are expiring contracts. Let's see if I can bring them back. I am going to bring back Carson Edwards as our backup point guard. Pretty much going to try to run it back. We were a 60-win team, so I think we are a solid squad. We just need to get it done. So I'm going to bring in Hassan Whiteside as a backup big man instead of Taco Fall. And that's all I'm going to do. Player progression. This could be, I think this might be Anthony Davis' contract year. Could be wrong. He goes up to a 97. Mitchell Robinson goes up to an 86. Luke Kennard goes up to an 80. Our whole starting 5 is now 80 plus. Now that Luke Kennard is an 80. At this point, it's 2023. I'm going to auto-generate rookies. Training camps. I am going to give untapped potential to Brandon Clark because he doesn't seem to be growing that much. So now him and Luke Kennard have a potential. Going into this season, same lineup as last year. Sekou's getting more minutes as our 6th man. I guess he's taking away minutes from Brandon Clark, but that's fine. The Latvian Laser Daniel Tice, Taco Fall, Hassan Whiteside. Why do we have 3 centers off the bench? I don't know. Get Carson Edwards up there. Get him some minutes. We need a backup point guard. Davis more minutes. And that's going to be our team. We are running balanced. We have Nick Nurse as our coach. He's a balanced coach. I think we can win 60 again. I will see you guys in the playoffs. So we did go down 1 win from last season. We are 59-23. Once again, we win no awards. Giannis wins DPOY and MVP. And Monty Williams wins Coach of the Year again. We're the 1 seed again in the East. We sweep the Wizards in round 1. We finally don't disappoint. We sweep the Knicks in round 2. Now we have the 2 seed Sixers. We win in 7. We're in our first NBA Finals. We are playing the champions, the Phoenix Suns. Okay, Simcast game 1. It's close. Oh, we lose by 2 points in game 1. I swear if we lose in the NBA Finals, I will be upset. We take game 2. Luke Kennard with 14 points. AD with 20 and 10. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Jamal Murray goes off for 37, doing Jamal Murray type things. You know how it is. The Suns take game 3. Devin Booker dropping 40s. They have Cole Anthony too. Oh my lord. I'm going to simulate with Simcast this next one. We are away. We're down 3-1 to the Suns. Come on. Pull back a 3-1 lead. Come on. We got this, Detroit. We got this, Detroit. Oh my gosh. Blowout in game 5. Game 6 in Phoenix. Come on, Detroit. Come on, Detroit. We lose in 6 to the Suns. Devin Booker, Finals MVP. That's heartbreaking, man. LeBron James calls it a career. One of the best players of all time. Man, we're this close. I could taste it. All right. Nick Nurse is still under contract. We might have a draft pick at this point, but it doesn't matter. Team player options. Anthony Davis declines his player option. But Tatum is a free agent. So if I can bring in Tatum, we could bring a young... I'm going to give Anthony Davis a bag. I would like to bring back AD. Oh, we got a lot of people to bring back. Anthony Davis goes to Boston. It's a good free agency class, too. We just have so much money dished out to these players. I'm going to have to call it a video, man. That just defines Detroit basketball. That's heartbreaking, man. We lose in 6 in the finals, and AD dips on us to Boston. We have so much money invested in our lineup. We committed to this lineup, and then our star leaves. Krispy, I'm sorry I failed you if you actually did watch this. I failed. I haven't even done a successful rebuild all 2K21. Alright. As always. Peace.